What's up, Sports Wars? This is Big Roy, the Bearded Bulldog, coming at you with another Sports Wars special edition. I know we've kind of made a habit in the last couple of weeks here to whenever we get some breaking news drop, we've been dropping videos in reference to them, and today's no different. We've got the big news today that Urban Meyer has decided to retire again from college football coaching. He stepped down as the head coach of the Ohio State University and will coach the Rose Bowl and then step away again. He is going to do what he always does. He tucks his tail and he cries like a bitch and he runs. As you can tell, I do have very strong feelings about Urban Meyer. He dealt with a little bit of controversy earlier this year. And I say a little bit because they did their damnedest to minimize it as much as possible. He served his little bullshit 3-game suspension. And it still wasn't enough to save their season, minimizing it to 3 games. His health has been an issue this season, and I keep doing the finger quotes because it's bullshit. It's Florida fans are very familiar with this. As a Georgia fan, I'm familiar with it. I saw him do the exact same shit at Florida. He had a health scare at Florida, and then decided he needed some time with his family. And it just happened to coincide with Tebow's last game as a fucking Florida Gator. And he kind of knew the troubles were coming, the troubles being in the form of Nick Saban in Alabama, and decided to step away from coaching. Fast forward a year later, and the Ohio State job opens up, and he's miraculously cured. Miraculously. Everything's gone away. He is perfectly fine. Kind of like he'd be perfectly fine if Ohio State had made the fucking playoff this year. 2 years in a row, Ohio State has been, if you ask them, they'll say snubbed by the playoff. You ask anyone outside of the state of Ohio or that doesn't wear the shitty red and silver, they were rightfully left the fuck out. They didn't deserve to be there at any time because the last time they went, they got their doors blown off by Clemson, so they can fuck right off. Excuse me. I've got no love for Urban Meyer. I know for a fact, I say fact, but I'm pretty positive that he will be back coaching the next time a big-time gig opens up. What's a big-time gig with a coach who could be in trouble in a year or two? I would say even in trouble. Alabama fans, watch out. Nick Saban is approaching the point of what else does he have left to fucking prove. And that job will likely be opening up very soon, in which case you could get your very own Urban Meyer operation video or the old operation board game set of Urban Meyer's health scares. It's more of the same. We know this dude lacks character. He lacks integrity. He proved that by just the way that shit was handled everywhere he goes. I have absolutely no love lost for this fucker. I have nothing positive to say other than, hey, he won a lot of games. So it's funny to me that people will continue to defend him. Maybe Ohio State, they've already hired their new coach. It's kind of a coach in waiting deal like it was with Bob Stoops and Lincoln Riley last year. Their offensive coordinator takes over. I do find it funny that there was a lot of backlash. If we'll rewind back in time to last year when the Tennessee job was open, and Greg Schiano was basically had been hired, and the fans went apeshit and were like, "No, we don't want him," because of his role at during the Penn State scandal. I don't have to remind anybody about that. I find it very interesting that Greg Schiano, the guy with head coaching experience in college in the Big Ten, now that Rutgers is in the Big Ten, NFL coaching experience at Tampa for the Bucks, they passed over him. So I'd love to know where the Ohio State faithful fall on that. Like it wasn't the offense. I mean, I know the offense wasn't really. Haskins was very talented. I won't shit on him at all. But I've seen a lot of Ohio State fans kind of shit on the offense, but they hire the offensive coordinator. They skip over Schiano, who's maybe staying on the staff, maybe not. I don't see him getting a head coaching gig, especially in college. So it's funny to me that they tried to paint Schiano as a high character guy because Urban vouched for him when we know what kind of character guy Urban Meyer is, especially now. So I sound off in the comments below, man. What do you think about Urban stepping down? Is it more bullshit? What's the over under on how many years he sits out before he's back coaching again? Because we know, come on, man, we know this is coming. We know he's going to be back coaching within 3 years. He barely waited a season before he took the Ohio State job. Maybe USC. Maybe he can completely go West Coast and get out there. He's already been in Florida. He's been in Ohio State. So let me know what you think down below. Representing the hooligans and the assholes over there at Sports Wars. This is the Bearded Bulldog signing off. As always, fuck Tom Brady.